What's the best way to patch a hole in drywall? The best way to patch a hole in drywall depends on the size and location of the hole. For small holes less than 6 inches across, you can use a ready-made patch such as a spackling compound, drywall putty, or a wall repair kit. To patch a hole larger than 6 inches, it's best to use a drywall patch. First, you'll want to prepare the area around the hole. Use a utility knife to cut away any damaged drywall around the edges of the hole. You can also use a drywall saw to make the edges of the hole smoother and more uniform. Once the area is prepared, you'll need to cut a piece of drywall to fit the hole. Measure the edges of the hole and cut the drywall accordingly. Be sure to cut the piece slightly larger than the hole, as you'll need to fit it in place. Now you're ready to patch the hole. Place the piece of drywall over the hole and secure it in place with screws. Be sure to use screws that are long enough to penetrate both the drywall and the wall studs behind it. Once the drywall is in place, you'll need to seal the seams around the patch. Use a drywall joint compound to cover the edges of the patch. Use a putty knife to spread the joint compound evenly, then let it dry. Once the joint compound is dry, you'll need to sand it down. Use 150 grit sandpaper to make the patch smooth and even with the wall. Once the patch is sanded, you can apply a coat of primer and a couple of coats of paint to finish the job. Following these steps, you can patch a hole in drywall quickly and easily. Don't want to do it yourself? Then call Drywall Paint Plus today at 5089813254.